Purimura? Is something the matter?
No, it's nothing. I'm okay.
Then shall I begin preparations for your meal?
Yes, that would be great.
Sir, we've now replaced over 3/4 of the Bryonic lightweight parts. And in addition, training's begun. Battalion 1 is done, and the others will begin shortly.
This just might work out after all.
It might. Now that the wall created by the Legion of Elite Species has separated us from Rozikstan's forces, we have an opportunity, and we must use it effectively.
If the battle had continued the way it was, the damage to our own forces would have nearly destroyed us.
We've prepared exhaustively for our battles with Rozikstan's forces, but still...
But still, we weren't able to overcome and conquer destiny. I know. I don't understand. Why do you and Dr. Tarkovsky appear to be so concerned?
What do you mean?
Well, sir, we already know what the future holds for us. We have enough information to eliminate all shadows and to take the world in the direction that it needs to go. I completely believe that, sir. I have faith in Lady Purimura. There's no one better suited to rule us, or to rule over the whole world.
And what if the only future she foresees is one that she cannot accept? War is not in her nature. Were it not for her gift, she would never be involved in battle. Because of her revelations, she lost a great number of her loyal men, and all in the name of a future that only she can see.
The rest will be up to...
Haruyu!
I'm beginning to worry that carrying the weight of the future is beyond her endurance.
I understand, sir. But that's exactly why we all have to carry that heavy burden together. All of us have to carry the lance and shield supporting the Oracle.
Furioso, someday soon you'll understand the truth of all this. You'll see the revelation's meaning. Then we'll talk.
Vermilion, sir!
What do you want?
Sir, it's Dr. Tarkovsky. He summoned you. He said he's waiting in his room.
Very well.
The truth of all this.
What's up with that super serious look, Shu?
I was just thinking.
Come on, Shu. Is it really that shocking that Kluk didn't want to come along?
This isn't about that! Well, it's not entirely about that, at least.
You must be stopped. You know what you'll do to Lady Purimura. Soon you'll try to kill her.
What did he mean? Why would I hurt her?
Hey, what's going on? So what do you think those two are up to right about now?
Pretty sure that she means Kluk and Andropov model.
You're wrong. I was talking about Jiro and Sui Marumaru. So what do you think those guys are up to?
Well, let me see.
You know, whatever those two are doing, they're still stuck on the other side of that wall. All we can do is hope that they're okay.
Not quite. What we can do is get to Zime and find some answers.
The air's getting thinner. We've been flying for hours. I can't believe we still haven't reached the top.
That's it! That's all we've got! There's no way that we can go any further than this, Jiro. We're already past the altimeter's limit, and the engine's coughing up smoke.
We can't get over the wall this way? That's it?
Afraid so. We're just going to have to come up with some other way.
Even with all of humanity's technology, we can't even reach the top of this thing.
It's me, Vermilion.
Enter. Thank you for coming.
Sir. There they are. All the revelations that Lady Purimura has had. It's thanks to these visions that we know what course the future will take. Together, they're a guide to our choices. And yet, still haven't succeeded.
Even with all this information at our fingertips, we're powerless to change the future.
I apologize, sir.
Vermilion, let's just get right to it, shall we? We need to discuss our earlier battle. Tell me, what is your assessment?
To put it clearly, a failure. We just weren't up to the task before us. Or at least, not within the time frame of Lady Purimura's revelation. We'll wait for our next chance, and we'll redouble our efforts then. If only we can seize that opportunity, then we may be able to change destiny. But more importantly, I'm worried about Lady Purimura. Just how long do you intend to go on this way? I believe that the memory lapse that arose in the earlier ritual is significant and bears further examination. It's obviously causing her no small amount of pain. Her mind has become filled with confusion.
Don't speak to her of this. The reality's too grave for her to face. Telling her the truth at this point would amount to little more than cruelty. And besides, we're already aware of what we need to do. We must defeat Blue Dragon before it's too late. That is the only way that we can conquer destiny. It's the only way we can avert our terrible future. Let's begin then. I want to review what actions we'll be taking as we move forward from this point.
Right.
From the time when the Legion of Elite Species became actively involved, all of Purimura's revelations have come to pass just as she predicted. And in spite of our urgent attempts to alter the future that she's foreseen, all three endeavors have ended in failure.
Doctor, if we hadn't taken up arms against the White Guardians, do we know what would have happened then?
Then the future would have unfolded without us. But the future overflows with possibilities. It's relatively easy to change minor developments in the future or even prevent them from happening at all. But when it comes to major developments, it's difficult to divert the flow of time, and some moments can never be changed. Time continues to rush like a river towards its destination with ever-increasing speed. But despite our setbacks, we will not abandon our attempts to reshape that river. In fact, our failures, even our recent battle, may actually be necessary in order for us to succeed in our objective. Let's turn our attention to what we're doing to achieve this future. What you are looking at are impending events as revealed to us in a new divination.
I see.
We ran extensive tests on the data that we obtained from Purimura's brainwaves and from the words from her visions. As a result, we were able to create specific, detailed images of what the future will hold for us.
Yes, and those images proved to be useful. With them, we were able to counteract Logi's Sleipnir. By allowing all of our soldiers to share in Lady Purimura's visions of the future, we were able to take advantage of every opportunity and turn the tide of battle in our favor.
Unfortunately, even that wasn't enough for us to win. But next time will be different. We examined the revelations and identified nodes of instability, weak points in time and space where we're most likely to change the future. Then, after holding a ritual to pinpoint such critical junctures, we found a point that was likely to allow us to alter our destiny.
I suppose I should have guessed that that place would hold further significance. Incredible. The sealed grounds, and we know exactly when to be there to change the future.
You'll begin planning this operation immediately. Failure is absolutely not an option this time. If all goes well with this undertaking, this could be our final battle to defeat fate.
Show yourself!
Vermilion, was there an intruder?
No, it seems it was just my imagination.
Thanks for telling me your plans.
Did she take the bait?
Yes, no doubt about it.
Then I suppose it was worth explaining everything in such exhaustive detail. Once again, events have been set into motion.
conceivable reason that I'd go after Purimura!
Are you sure you're okay with this?
Yeah, I mean, Shu told me that I could do whatever I wanted.
I know, but that isn't what I meant.
Huh?
I meant that it isn't necessary to cross the mountains this way, so I wanted to make sure that you were still okay with it.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Yes, this way's okay. It may be a bit out of the way, but it gives me a chance to see more of the world with my own eyes.
It's a journey of self-discovery, huh?
Huh?
Never mind.
Are you mad?
Of course not. It's not a problem at all.
Whoa, that sure was a close one.
But why do we have to hide from them at all?
Are you kidding me? After all we've done to get Rosekstan mad at us, you really need to ask that?
Yeah, they wouldn't be too happy to see us, to say the least.
It's best to get through this without seeing anyone who might stop us. The more we can avoid any unnecessary battles, the better.
That's right, guys. We gotta be careful. So we're gonna use Saber Tiger to get through here quickly.
Right. You got it, Motto.
All right, guys. Ready to hit the road?
Yeah, you bet.
Right, let's go.
Then hang on tight. We're out of here.
I sure do hope I have the time to make up a song and make it rhyme.
All right, let's get started.
Are you sure about this, sir?
Why?
Because you're outmatched, sir. And not to mention that you've had the Bryonic loaded with live ammunition. This is just too dangerous.
Which do you find more dangerous? Is it the Bryonic or is it me? Your choice in this exercise is quite simple. Defeat me or I'll take you down. Hard. And don't hold back. You'll never have any hope of defeating a shadow if you can't even take down a human being. Well, let's go!
Yes, sir! One last chance to stop, sir.
Do it!
6 against 1, but against Lord Furioso, even 6 might not be enough. If he senses we're not trying our hardest, he'll kill us.
This is our chance to impress him. All right, listen up. The order is to take down Lord Furioso. Are you ready, men? Yeah!
Let's begin then.
Here he comes! He's after the Black Shadow troops! Get into formation and prepare to engage now! Don't let him attack you directly! Surround him and overwhelm him!
A sword that heavy will slow him down. When he prepares to strike, that's when we'll have our chance.
Let's go!
Attack! You're mine!
Oh, yeah? Gotcha! Your sword's not your only weapon, you know!
Whoa, he is amazing. I'll say. He took them all down like they weren't even trying to fight. Only Vermilion's his equal.
Last one! Colonel!
So how long do you think it's been since we crossed swords?
Don't blame me if you get hurt.
Now!
Just amazing. I've never seen anybody as good as they are.
They're both using distinctive fighting styles. Furioso is a master and makes efficient use of his weapon. And then there's Lord Vermilion. Using the smaller sword, he's looking to find an opening past that big blade of Furioso's. A mock battle between our two very best swordsmen. You're quite lucky to be able to see this.
But which one of them do you think is going to win?
Look, just watch, and you might actually learn something.
Nice. Especially with a large sword he's not used to. He's gotten better.
Just what I'd expect from the Colonel. He's handling my attacks without batting an eye. Of course, I'm not done yet.
Game over. Don't look so depressed. You did very well with a sword you weren't used to. Who knows what would have happened if we'd switched weapons?
Please, no false modesty here. It really doesn't suit you, sir. All this time, and I've still never defeated you in battle, not once.
There's no time for despair. You still have work ahead of you to get our men prepared for the task before them.
Yes, I understand. I guess we have more training to do than I thought.
Of course, that's right.
Vermilion, sir?
You don't need the sir when we're alone.
All right, Vermilion.
Go ahead.
I don't question your loyalty, but tell me, why ally yourself with Dr. Tarkovsky? With all your great skills, you could be a leader in your own right.
I never told you why?
No.
That day was supposed to be my last.
Destroy him!
It was the doctor who saved my life that day.
Vermilion?
I can't tell you.
You can't tell me? Huh? I guess you'll remain a mystery.
I'd like to find a town to hide out in before our enemies can spot us.
Mono.
How funny. You ask for a town and there one is.
All right, then head that way.
Hold on! Something doesn't feel right about this.
What's that?
れた顔しておはよう言って寝不足気取ってイメージ作ってるの駆け引き上手なふりをしても結局巨大なダメージ食らったよね言いたいことなら山ほどあるって横顔にほら